بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially gracious. Welcome to the forum. Mathropolis. We dedicated ourselves entirely to unveiling the magnificent treasures hidden within the realms of the human mind. It's a forum aimed at exploring mathematical solutions for junior-level students. Here, students can avail themselves of opportunities to attend free lectures on each topic. All practice nows and exercises have been solved with brief explanation. At the end of each chapter, here are worksheets for practice and preparation. Kindly subscribe the channel and click the bell icon for timely intimation of upcoming videos. We have started Mathematics of Grade 6. It's in continuation to Chapter number 1. That is, primes, highest common factor and lowest common multiple. Our today's topics are identification of even and odd numbers, classification of whole numbers, identification of prime and composite numbers. Then there are some key notes about prime and composite numbers. Let we differentiate even and odd numbers. We can define even numbers as: an even number is a number that can be divided into two equal groups. Completely means divisible by 2. Even numbers end with last digit 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0, regardless of how many total digits they have. We can easily confirm that the number 5,917,624 is an even number because it ends with digit 4. Let us check divisibility of 5,917,624 by 2. It is equal to 2,958,812. It means it is divisible by 2. We can also say that the number 5,917,624 can be divided into two equal parts completely. That is, 2,958,812 plus 2,958,812 is equal to 5,917,624. So remember that all numbers end with last digits 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0 must be even numbers. Let us now define odd numbers. An odd number is a number that cannot be divided into two equal groups completely, means cannot be divisible by 2. Odd numbers end with last digit 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Let us check divisibility of 71, 63, and 39 by 2. 71 divided by 2 is equal to 35.5, means 71 is not divisible by 2 completely. but with a fractional, or we can also say with a decimal part. 63 divided by 2 is equal to 31.5, means 63 is not divisible by 2 completely, but with a fractional part, or we can also say with a decimal part. Similarly, 39 divided by 2 is equal to 19.5, means 39 is not divisible by 2 completely, but with a fractional part, or we can also say with a decimal part. We can note here that all such numbers end with last digits 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, like above. Numbers 71, 63, and 39 cannot be divided into 2 equal parts completely, but with some fractional parts also. So, these numbers end with last digits 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 cannot be divided by 2 completely, are odd numbers. Let we know how the whole numbers can be classified into different groups. Before starting its working, let we recall that factors are the whole numbers which have been multiplied with each other to get the product as a whole number. And the product of these two numbers are called multiple of its factors. And multiple is also completely divisible by its factors. Let we start from 0. Now we do some working to find possible factors of 0. 0 multiplied by 1 is equal to 0. 0 multiplied by 2 is equal to 0. 0 multiplied by 3 is equal to 0. And so on. We can note here that the factors of 0 are 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. It means 0 can be factor of every number. So, it has infinite numbers of factors. The next number is 1. Let we find all possible factors of 1. 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. And there isn't any other factor of 1. As there isn't any other factor of 1, it means 1 is only divisible by 1. The 1 has only one factor, that is itself. The next number is 2. Let we do some working to find possible factors of 2. 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2. And there isn't any other factor of 2. The first factor of 2 is 1. And the other factor is 2 itself. So 2 has only 2 factor. Next number is 3. Let we find all possible factors of 3. 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3. And there isn't any other factor of 3. First factor is 1. And the other factor is 3 itself. So 3 has also only 2 factors, 1 and 3 itself. Next number is 4. Let we do some working to find possible factors of 4. 1 multiplied by 4 is equal to 4. 2 multiplied by 2 is equal to 4. And there is not any other factor of 4. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 4 itself. We know that repeated factors are written once only, and the factors of a number should be arranged in ascending order, means from lowest number to highest number. So 4 has total 3 factors, and these are 1, 2, and 4 itself. It means 4 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 5. Let us find out all possible factors of 5. 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5. And there isn't any other factor of 5. It means first factor is 1. And the other factor is 5 itself. So 5 has only 2 factors. Next number is 6. Let we know all possible factors of 6. 1 multiplied by 6 is equal to 6. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. And there is not any other factor of 6. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 3. Fourth factor is 6 itself. And there isn't any other factor of 6. We can note that 6 has total 4 factors. It means 6 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 7. Let we find out all possible factors of 7. 1 multiplied by 7 is equal to 7. And there isn't any other factor of 7. It means 7 has only 2 factors. First factor is 1. And the other factor is 7 itself. Next number is 8. Let we now find out all possible factors of 8. 1 multiplied by 8 is equal to 8. 2 multiplied 4 is equal to 8. And there isn't any other factor of 8. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 4. Fourth factor is 8 itself. We can note here that 8 has total 4 factors. Means more than 2 factors. Next number is 9. Let we now find out all possible factors of 9. 1 multiplied by 9 is equal to 9. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. And there isn't any other factor of 9. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 3. Third factor is 9 itself. So 9 has total 3 factors. Means more than 2 factors. Next number is 10. Let we now find out all possible factors of 10. 1 multiplied by 10 is equal to 10. 2 multiplied 5 is equal to 10. And there isn't any other factor of 10. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 5. Fourth factor is 10 itself. Means 10 has more than 2 factors, and these are 1, 2, 5 and 10 itself. So 10 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 11. Let we find out all possible factors of 11. 1 multiplied by 11 is equal to 11. And there isn't any other factor of 11. It means 11 has only 2 factors. First factor is 1. And the other factor is 11 itself. Next number is 12. Let we now find out all possible factors of 12. 1 multiplied by 12 is equal to 12. 2 multiplied 6 is equal to 12. 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12. And there isn't any other factor of 12. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 3. Fourth factor is 4. Fifth factor is 6. Sixth factor is 12 itself. It means 12 has 6 factors. So 12 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 13. Let we find out all possible factors of 13. 1 multiplied by 13 is equal to 13. And there isn't any other factor of 13. It means 13 has only 2 factors. First factor is 1. And the other factor is 13 itself. It means 13 has only 2 factors. Next number is 14. Let we now find out all possible factors of 14. 1 multiplied by 14 is equal to 14. 2 multiplied by 7 is equal to 14. And there isn't any other factor of 14. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 7. Fourth factor is 14 itself. So 14 has total 4 factors. It means 14 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 15. Let we now find out all possible factors of 15. 1 multiplied by 15 is equal to 15. 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 15. And there isn't any other factor of 15. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 3. Third factor is 5. Fourth factor is 15 itself. We can note here that 15 has total 4 factors. Means more than 2 factors. Next number is 16. Let we now find out all possible factors of 16. 1 multiplied by 16 is equal to 16. 2 multiplied by 8 is equal to 16. 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16. And there isn't any other factor of 16. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 4. Fourth factor is 8. Fifth factor is 16 itself. It means 16 has 5 factors. So 16 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 17. Let we find out all possible factors of 17. 1 multiplied by 17 is equal to 17. And there isn't any other factor of 17. It means 17 has only 2 factors. First factor is 1. And the other factor is 17 itself. Next number is 18. Let we now find out all possible factors of 18. 1 multiplied by 18 is equal to 18. 2 multiplied by 9 is equal to 18. 3 multiplied by 6 is equal to 18. And there isn't any other factor of 18. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 3. Fourth factor is 6. Fifth factor is 9. Sixth factor is 18 itself. It means 18 has 6 factors, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 18 itself. So 18 has more than 2 factors. Next number is 19. Let we find out all possible factors of 19. 1 multiplied by 19 is equal to 19. And there isn't any other factor of 19. It means 19 has only 2 factors. First factor is 1. And the other factor is 19 itself. Next number is 20. Let we now find out all possible factors of 20. 1 multiplied by 20 is equal to 20. 2 multiplied by 10 is equal to 20. 4 multiplied by 5 is equal to 20. And there isn't any other factor of 20. In the case first factor is 1. Second factor is 2. Third factor is 4. Fourth factor is 5. Fifth factor is 10. Sixth factor is 20 itself. It means 20 has 6 factors. So, 20 has more than 2 factors. Similarly, it continues with same pattern. Now considering numbers of factors, we can classify the whole numbers into different groups. Like group A comprises the number which has infinite factors. And that number is only 0, as 0 is factor of every number, so it has infinite number of factors. Group B comprises the number which has only 1 factor. And that number is only 1. Group A and Group B don't have any specific names, neither prime nor composite. Group C comprises the numbers which have only 2 factor, these are 1 and the number itself. Like 2. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 2 the number itself. Then here is number 3. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 3 the number itself. Then here is number 5. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 5 the number itself. Then here is number 7. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 7 the number itself. Then here is number 11. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 11 the number itself. Next is number 13. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 13 the number itself. Next number 17 has only 2 factors. These are 1 and the number 17 itself. Then here is number 19. It has only 2 factors, 1 and 19 the number itself. So all these numbers have only 2 factors. 1, and the number itself. All such number which has only two factors, and these are 1, and the number itself, are called prime numbers. Group D comprises the numbers which have more than two factor, these are 1, the number itself, and must have some other factor, or factors also. Like 4. It has three factors 1, 2, and 4, itself. Means more than two factors. The factor 2 is the other factor, from the factors 1 and 4, the number itself. Here 2 is the other factor, from the factors 1 and 8, the number itself. Similarly, next number 6 has four factors. 1, 2, 3, and 6 itself. It also has more than two factors. Here 2 and 3 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 6, the number itself. The number 8 has four factors. 1, 2, 4, and 8 itself. Means more than two factors. Here the 2 and 4 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 8, the number itself. The next number 9 also has three factors. 1, 3, and 9 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 3 is the other factor, from the factors 1 and 9, the number itself. Next number 10 has four factors. 1, 2, 5 and 10 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 2 and 5 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 10, the number itself. The number 12 has 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 2, 3, 4 and 6 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 12, the number itself. The number 14 has four factors. 1, 2, 7 and 14 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 2 and 7 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 14, the number itself. The number 15 has four factors. 1, 3, 5 and 15 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 3 and 5 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 15, the number itself. The number 16 has 5 factors. 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 2, 4, and 8 are the other factor, from the factors 1 and 16, the number itself. The number 18 has 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 2, 3, 6, and 9 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 18, the number itself. The number 20 has 6 factors. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20 itself. Means more than two factors. Here 2, 4, 5, and 10 are the other factors, from the factors 1 and 20, the number itself. So all these numbers have more than two factors. 1, the number itself, and also have some other factor or factors. Like these, all such numbers, which have more than two factors, are called composite numbers. Let we now define prime numbers and composite numbers. What are prime numbers? A prime number is a whole number greater than 1 whose only factors are 1 and the number itself. A prime number is a whole number that cannot be divided evenly into another number. Like group C in above explained table 2 and 3 and 7 and 11 and 13 and 17 and 19 are prime numbers. How the composite numbers can be defined. A composite number has more than 2 factors, which means apart from getting divided by number 1 and itself, it can also be divided by at least one integer or number. Like group D in above explained table 4 and 6 and 8 and 9 and 12 and 14, 15, 16, 18, and 20 are composite numbers. We must remember that 0 and 1 are neither prime nor composite numbers, as 0 has infinite numbers of factors and 1 has only one factor. We will continue the same topic in next lecture and will understand a mathematical tool sieve of Eratosthenes, and will also discuss some key points and facts about prime and composite numbers. May Almighty Allah always keep us under His protective arms.